On the government side of the House, His Excellency the President appoints members of the Cabinet. They are equipped with a ministerial portfolio and are responsible to Parliament for their official actions and the actions of their departments. Cabinet ministers are given the title Honorable. The President can also appoint 4 non-elected ministers and 2 parliamentary secretaries. The Honorable Archibald Anthony Hines, Prime Minister and Minister of Parliamentary Affairs. A chemical engineer by profession and the premier representative of the civic component of the PPP, Sam Hines, as he is commonly referred to, first came to Parliament in October 1992 as Prime Minister. He has held that office since, making him Guyana's longest-serving Prime Minister and a veteran in the National Assembly. The Honorable Clement Rohi is a veteran politician who studied political science in Paraguay. In the years that he has been a member of the PPPC government, he has served in several high-level positions within the party and the government. A microbiologist, Dr. Ramsamy has served in the National Assembly since 1992. A former senior Minister of Health, Dr. Ramsamy now holds the portfolio of Minister of Agriculture, with responsibilities for fisheries, livestock, other crops, agro-energy, drainage and irrigation, and forestry. An attorney at law, Mr. Nandalal is a graduate from the Hugh Wooding Law School, St. Augustine, Trinidad, West Indies, and has been a member of Parliament since 2006. Caroline Rodriguez Burkett was born in the Amerindian village of Santa Rosa, Region 1, and is a specialist in Amerindian affairs and a community worker. She was appointed Minister of Amerindian Affairs in 2001 and has been Minister of Foreign Affairs since 2008. She has the distinction of being the first female to be appointed to this post. The Honorable Caroline Rodriguez Burkett also has responsibility for Region 9, Upper Takatu, Upper Essequibo. Dr. Singh holds a PhD in Accounting and Finance, awarded by the University of Lancaster in the United Kingdom. He was appointed as Minister of Finance of Guyana on the 9th of September 2006. Prior to this appointment, Dr. Singh had served in several senior public finance capacities in Guyana's civil service. Minister Persaud holds a diploma in public communications, a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Guyana, and a master's degree in business administration from the University of the West Indies. Former Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Persaud currently holds the portfolio of Minister of Natural Resources and Environment. Dr. Jennifer Westford is a Cuban-trained doctor and has served as Regional Health Officer for Regions 7 and 8. In 2001, she was appointed as Minister of Public Service, a position she continues to hold. As a member of the PPP since 1973, Dr. Barry Ramsaran graduated from the medical faculty of the People's Friendship University in Moscow. Dr. Ramsaran joined the staff of the Georgetown Public Hospital as a government medical officer and has traveled extensively around Guyana. In 2003, he was promoted to the post of Director of Regional Health in the Ministry of Health. The Honorable Mohammed Irfan Ali was appointed as Minister of Housing in 2009. A highly successful, results-oriented healthcare executive with a master's degree in public health from the Hebrew University in Jerusalem, Dr. Frank Anthony served in various high-level positions in the Ministry of Health, including the post of Executive Director of the Health Sector Development Unit. His involvement in politics dates back to 1979, starting as a pioneer in the People's Progressive Party. The Honorable Dr. Frank Anthony is currently the Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport. His involvement in politics dates back to 1979. A geologist with years of service at the Geology and Mines Commission, the Honorable Brindley Ben was elected to Parliament in 2006. Since coming to Parliament, he has held the portfolio of Minister of Works. A career public servant, the Honorable Ganga Prasad was a former permanent secretary in the Ministry of Local Government and Regional Development. He has now assumed the portfolio for that ministry. The Honorable Priya Manikchan is an attorney at law, formerly attached to the Legal Aid Clinic. She was elected to Parliament in 2006 with the portfolio of Minister of Human Services. Minister Manikchan is presently the Minister of Education. The Honorable Jennifer Webster was a permanent secretary in the Office of the President. In 1992, she became a Member of Parliament with the portfolio of Minister within the Ministry of Finance. Her current portfolio is Minister of Human Services and Social Security. An economist and Amerindian and women's affairs activist, the Honorable Pauline Sukai has served the National Assembly since 1992. She is currently the Minister of Amerindian Affairs. Dr. Nanda Gopal holds a PhD in Industrial and Business Studies. Dr. Gopal is a founder member of the Federation of Independent Trade Unions of Guyana and has been a trade union activist for over 40 years. As a non-elected minister in the National Assembly, he currently holds the portfolio of Minister of Labour. The Honorable Ali Baksh has been a political social worker for over 40 years. He held the post of Regional Chairman for Region 2, Pomeroon Supernam, for 9 years. A Justice of the Peace and Commissioner of Oaths, the Honorable Ali Baksh is now the Minister within the Ministry of Agriculture. With qualifications in public management, education, accounting, and economics, the Honorable Norman Anthony Whitaker is a member of the civic component of the People's Progressive Party. The former regional chairman for Region 1, Barima Waini, he is now minister within the Ministry of Local Government and Regional Development. Former advisor to President Jagdeo and former chairman of the Elections Commission, the Honorable Bishop Juan Ejil is the current minister within the Ministry of Finance. Ms. Gail Teixeira is a political scientist and historian and long-standing member of the People's Progressive Party. Ms. Teixeira has held several ministerial portfolios since the PPPC came to office in 1992 and is currently a presidential advisor and PPPC parliamentary chief whip. Mr. Manzoor Nadir is an economist and has been an opposition MP from 1980 to 2006. Former leader of the United Force, Mr. Nadir has also served as a minister in the PPPC government. He is currently a PPPC Member of Parliament. A veteran PPP politician and former Minister of Housing and Human Development, Mistress Indrani Chanderpal has been the General Secretary of the Women's Progressive Organization since 1983. She currently represents Region No. 4 in the National Assembly. A veteran trade unionist and president of the Guyana Agricultural Workers Union, Mr. Kumal Chan, is also a mechanic by trade and a farmer on the west bank of Demerara. Kumal Chan has been a PPP Member of Parliament since 1992. In the 10th Parliament, he has responsibility for Region No. 3, West Demerara and the Essequibo Islands. A geologist, businessman, and political mobilizer, Mr. Odinga Lumumba became a member of the National Assembly in January of 1998. He has served as presidential advisor to President Bharat Jagdeo. National Director of Sport and member of Region 4's Regional Democratic Council. Local government activist, Mr. Neen Kumar came to the National Assembly as a PPPC member in 1992. A seasoned campaigner in the agriculture sector with specific focus on the rice industry, Mr. Nanam Kumar Siraj has been a Member of Parliament since 2006. A medical doctor by profession, Vishwa D.B. Mahadio is Chief Executive Officer of the Berbice Regional Health Authority. Senior pastor in the World Vision Church of God in Georgetown and a prolific writer with over 200 publications on religion and politics, Reverend Dr. Kwame Gilbert serves as Presidential Advisor in the Office of the President. A graduate from the University of Guyana's School of Medicine, Dr. Vindhya Prasad practices at the Georgetown Public Hospital's Department of Surgery and at St. Joseph's Mercy Hospital, Department of Surgery and Emergency. Representative for Region 2, Mr. Colonel Damon, has been a PPP activist since 1985. Former regional councillor with 14 years service, he was also NDC chairman for 6 years. A political activist and community relations officer for Region 6, Faisal Jafar Ali is now a representative in the House for Region 6, East Berbice, Quarantine. Mr. Joseph Hamilton specializes in information technology and is a business contractor. A former PNC member of the Georgetown Mayor and City Council and a former Region 4 councillor and parliamentarian for the same party, Mr. Hamilton now sits on the government side of the House as Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Health.